Professor Tilbury says it comes as no surprise that she's the subject of what she calls a defamatory campaign to tarnish her reputation. In a statement, she says Sir Joe Bossano's claim that the government terminated her contract at the university is completely untrue, adding she chose to leave. A non-disclosure agreement prevents her from addressing the matter in detail. However, she points out that the University of Gibraltar Act protects the Vice-Chancellor from being dismissed by a minister and without the consent of its board. Professor Tilbury states that throughout her tenure, the Academic Board and Board of Governors supported the leadership and direction she provided, and this, she adds, is documented in a series of letters and correspondence. As regards the claims by John Cortes about members seeking to strike, Professor Tilbury says at no point was this communicated to her, either verbally or in writing. She says she can categorically state that there was no claim made against her, and if there was, she was not made aware of it. In respect of the telephone bill, she says there are a number of inaccuracies reported. She acknowledges that there was an issue with roaming before her employment as Vice-Chancellor, but adds that was resolved transparently and properly. And finally, on the allegation that she was seeking to establish a post for her husband, Professor Tilbury says this is completely untrue, unfounded and absurd. She highlights Fabian Picardo's press release in May 2018 applauding her work and thanking her for her service, with John Cortes also announcing her transfer to a government role where he said she urgently needed to take forward key responsibilities. Daniella Tilbury calls this a smear campaign designed to detract from key issues and scare other potential candidates, especially those employed by a GSLP government. However, she says it won't detract her. She says she's seeking legal advice on next steps after the election, including on what she believes could be a serious breach of data protection laws.